Ultimately, you want to better understand how others perceive your effectiveness. When you ask for feedback, you demonstrate that you care about your job, about your company, and that relationships are important to you. There are 4 steps you can take to ask for feedback. The first step begins with you. This is when you prepare, when you do your inner work, determine your intentions, reflect on what you want to gain feedback on. Ask yourself what you want to better understand about a particular situation or about your colleague. Identify what you're more curious to learn about. Ensure that your intentions are mutually serving, that they'll benefit you as well as your colleague, and that they are aligned with helping your colleague learn and grow as well as you and strengthen your working relationship. Consider whom you'll ask for feedback to help you gain the perspective you're seeking. Consider if you're in the right mindset to have a meaningful trust conversation. If you're frustrated or highly emotional, take the time to center and ground yourself. When you feel centered and grounded and clear in your intentions, you're ready to take step 2 in asking for feedback. Step 2 is when you actually make a request. Provide the context for the experience or situation in which you'd like to gain feedback and perspective. Share your intentions. Explain what you'd like to learn about and how you want to build trust in particular aspects of your relationships. Request this opportunity to receive feedback and ask if your colleague would be willing to share their insights with you. Ask them when a time might be conducive for the 2 of you to sit down and talk, and identify a place that would be mutually comfortable for you each. Step 3 is when you're going to move into sharing the specific areas in which you are seeking feedback. When you take step 3 to share, describe the specific behavior or action you'd like to gain the other perspective on. State why this is important to you, to your work, in your relationship, and ask your colleague to share their insights. Listen with an open mind for the perspective your colleague is providing. When you ask for feedback, you're actually giving trust to your colleague. When they accept your request and give you feedback, they are actually extending trust to you in return. They demonstrate their commitment to your relationship in their willingness to support you to learn and grow. Extend appreciation and gratitude to your colleague for sharing their perspective. Remember, saying thank you is a powerful trust-building expression. Step 4 is when you leverage the insights you've gained and honor the feedback provided by following up. Take a step back and reflect on the feedback you received and the insights that you've gained. Reflect on what you've learned, identify the strengths you've become more aware of and want to leverage, and with courage, identify 1 or 2 areas where you can focus on to improve and grow. Identify options and choices you can put into action. Consider the choices of how you can behave differently. And let's remember that feedback is a gift. When you ask for feedback, it becomes the gift you give to yourself. When you ask for feedback with positive intent, you demonstrate your commitment to trust, to collaboration, and to healthy relationships. Be open-minded to discover something new about yourself that will help you grow in your trustworthiness as a person. Feedback will only make you stronger and will only deepen trust in your relationships.